So your ancestors want you to know how important it is to be aware of where your focus is, because whatever you're focusing on will affect your frequency, and your frequency is how you attract things to you. So they're showing me the past, okay? So some of you may still be focusing on the past. Maybe you are holding on to some sort of grudge, some sort of resentment, some sort of anger towards somebody or situation. Maybe you're holding on to a past memory that is bad. You keep replaying it in your mind. They want you to release that energy because it will consume you. It will change your vibration. It will change your frequency. And even if you don't want to experience the same thing, by you focusing on it, you'll attract it towards you. You know, you will attract things that you don't want. So if you focus too much on resentment and anger, you are attracting situations and things that are going to make you angry and resentful. So instead of focusing on things that you don't want to manifest in your life, you need to focus your energy on the people that make you feel good and seen, the situations, the creating memories, the possibilities of the future. If there's nothing in your current moment that makes you feel optimistic, then be optimistic about the future, the possibilities that are and the opportunities that may be available for you in the future. Get excited, all right? Raise your vibration instead of lowering your vibration by allowing low vibrational memories and thoughts and feelings to consume you, all right? So now let's take a look at what else they want you to know regarding this message, all right? So let's take a look. So the energy here we have is the Moon of Cauldrons, all right? So some of you could be focusing on a certain relationship. Maybe you have some sort of resentment towards somebody that you were in a relationship with in the past, and maybe you feel deceived, especially having the moon here. You may feel deceived. You may have felt like you given away your power. You may have felt like you gave something of yours away, all right? And some of you are still holding on to the fact that maybe you need an apology. Maybe like you want somebody to apologize, or you want them to see the wrong that they did to you, all right? You need to release that. You need to forgive yourself, and forgive yourself for not seeing clearly, forgive yourself for not knowing better during those times, and just forgive yourself for holding on to whatever thought or emotion that you had, and just let go. Nobody's going to give you the closure that you're looking for except for yourself, all right? So if you feel you need this person to apologize in order for you to let go and stop thinking about them, or you want them to feel bad, some people never do change or feel bad about what they've done to you, okay? So you just need to give yourself that kind of freedom and let go. Do not let your past hold you back from experiencing and enjoy the present moment as well as your future moments, all right? That is the energy I'm getting here with the Moon of Cauldrons. Some of you, somebody may be apologizing, especially having the Temperance card. Oh my word, the devil. No wonder you're holding on to the anger. So you have held you have dealt with a very dark, toxic situation. You have dealt with a situation that made you feel limited, a situation that made you feel chained and bound, a situation that made you feel powerless. At some point, you may have been dancing with the devil, you know, dancing with the devil and thought it was fun, but, you know, it's like you realize that, you know what, it was an illusion. It wasn't really fun. It was hectic. It was tough. It was difficult. And they want you to focus on the energy of the Temperance. They want you to focus on healing, okay? Like I said, you may have given away your power, and maybe you feel resentful towards that person. Maybe you feel like, how could you have done this to me? How could you have done me so dirty? How could you have, you know, deceived me? What kind of person does that to other people? Whatever the case may be, however you feel, whatever it is that you are feeling within your emotions, within your thoughts, that is really lowering your vibration here with the devil. You need to raise your vibration with the Temperance. You need to heal, okay? You need to heal yourself. You need to let this go. You need to move on. Whether this person apologizes or they never apologizes, whether they realize the wrongs that they've done to you or they don't realize the wrongs that they've done to you, yours is yours alone. You need to see yourself for who you are, where you are, what you have learned, and what you can do to better the situation moving forward, all right? What is it that you need from yourself? Whatever it is that you need from that person that you think you need an apology from them, you actually need from yourself. You actually need to apologize to yourself for saying, you know, let's say, for example, you're in a relationship and, you know, you saw all the red flags, but you looked past them and you kept on going with the relationship. And now you're resentful towards with that person for doing all those things. You need to apologize to yourself for putting up with all of that. You need to apologize to yourself for not caring enough about yourself during those moments and cared more about the other person than you did about yourself. You need to apologize to yourself. Instead of looking for somebody else to apologize to you, you need to apologize to you. Whether they come around and apologize or whatever the case may be, you need to give that to yourself, what it is that you need from the other person, okay? That is the energy that I'm getting here. I'm getting also, oh my word, the strength card. So yeah, you've dealt with a lot of difficult situations, you've dealt with a lot of challenges. However, your guides and your ancestors have always been there by your side, protecting you, guiding you, whatever situation that you have gone through. I feel like most of you have gone past whatever it is the situation was. The only problem here, it may be that you may still be holding on to some sort of emotion, you may still be holding on to some sort of resentment, you may still be holding on to some sort of pain. Okay, so you need to just hold on. So instead of blaming this person or whatever energies you were dealing with, toxic things from the past, doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it could be a situation. Instead of blaming it, right, and seeing it as something that done you wrong, seeing it as something that hurt you, seeing it as something that really affected you, see this as God's way of teaching you how to heal, all right? See this as God's way of giving you wisdom regarding situations that you're facing, how to overcome certain situations. See this as God showing you how much strength you have, because you do not live in a perfect world where everything is going to be perfect and you won't be hurt and you won't go through painful situations. We live in a world of dualistic where you will feel pain, you'll also feel joy. We'll go through difficulties, but you'll also go through ease. Okay, so you need to see this as part of your experiences of going through the harshness of life, part of your experiences. It doesn't matter what shape or form it came in, even if it came in as your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend, even if it came in a form of a parent, even if it came in a form of a family member. It was part of your journey, especially having 3 major arcanas here, which is the devil, the temperance, and the strength. This is part of your destiny. Okay, so you need to release that resentment, that anger. Oh my word, look at that, especially having the 4 of brooms at the bottom. This is you, right? Feeling heartbroken, feeling sad, feeling defeated, feeling powerless, feeling like your power has been taken away from you. Whatever it is, no matter how painful it is, even if you cannot understand now why certain things had to happen the way they happened, God is going to give you the wisdom. You are going to mend that broken broom, that powerless girl. You see, this person is looking dull in dull clothes. She is crying. The broomstick is broken. She's feeling sad. She's surrounded by rats. Everything just feels gloomy. There's the river behind her, which represents the deep emotions, the emotions that she's feeling, which is a lot, right? She's feeling a lot of pain, right? This is the equivalent to the 4 of swords, the 4 of broomsticks. You went through a lot of pain going through this difficult situation that you went through, okay? Now you are coming into this energy of being the temperance, which is the a high vibrational energy, which is a major arcana. If you can see, the clothes have changed, the clothes are brighter, this girl is more confident, she is mending the broken broom. Okay, so whatever it is that has gone on in the past, you have the power to heal yourself. You don't need this person's apology, you don't need an apology from anyone. You don't need, God is going to give you, if you have not gotten that wisdom, that knowledge, God is going to give it to you. So basically this message that you need to understand right now is that you need to let go of the past, the resentment, the anger, the bitterness of the experiences, because it will consume you, it will lower your vibration, and therefore it will make your it will change your frequency, and you will attract those type of situations, those type of pains again through different people, through different circumstances. If you do not want to hold on to that resentment, if you don't want to feel resentment in your future, you need to let go of the resentment of the past. Forgive me, like I can't speak properly right now, but anyway, so you need to let go of the resentment of the past if you don't want to feel resentment in your future, because you don't want to attract that type of energy again in your life. Instead, focus on healing, focus on knowing that you have the strength to overcome anything that try to defeat you, anything that try to lower your vibration. I'm seeing, if you can see dogs, if you dream about dogs, we know that dogs are enemies, right? So we have a dog here, we also have a cat here. So whatever enemies that you were dealing with, people that try to lower your vibration, whether, like I said, it could be anyone, it could be anything, right, that really made you go through some challenges where you had to really fight to get out of the situation. You need to know that you have the strength and you can heal from anything. You have inner strength as well as external strength. This is external strength, this is physical strength, this is spiritual strength, this is inner strength. So you have the strength to overcome anything that you may face physically, anything that you may face emotionally, everything that you may face spiritually, mentally, or otherwise. All right, so this situation was not meant to break you, it was meant to enlighten you, it was meant to help you learn how to heal as well. You cannot know how to heal if there's nothing to be healed, especially within yourself. All right, that is the energy that I'm getting here. So as much as you don't want to go through situations just to heal, God has a bigger picture. Always remember, God has a bigger picture for everything. God has a bigger vision for everything. God sees the whole picture. We see only pieces of the puzzle, and we only put pieces of a puzzle as we move along in our life's journey. All right, so now you are getting another piece of the the puzzle. Okay, and the piece of the puzzle is let it go before it consumes you. Instead, focus on things that make you feel good, things that make you feel healthy, things that make you feel healthy mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whether this is relationships or situations or whatever the case.